No crazy dreams. No thunderstorm. Just... Hmm? I'm going. Finley, yo! Happy Hibernation Festival! Thank you. Same to you. Oh man, I am already super excited. And I'm way behind my preparations too. Things have been really intense this year. What did you have to do? What do you think? I'm responsible for all the exquisite decorations, of course. You'll love it. They're so beautiful. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I'd pick you up. There's something else I want to show you. Then we can head to the town square together. Sounds good? Yes! I can't wait! Go talk to this dude real quick. Well, good morning, my friend. Good mood? The best. Thanks to you guys, I have a nice, full belly. And I'm thankful for this day. Are you going to the Hibernation Festival later? I don't think so. Thank you. Not in the mood? Mood's got nothing to do with it. I just don't like crowds. Okay. Well, no pressure. I'll just look forward to seeing you if you change your mind. Well, maybe I'll sleep on it again. Okay. And make her normal wreck over. Hello, Frock. Hey. Hi, Finley. How are things? Getting by? You? Getting by. Susie brought me a letter earlier with the day's mail. My sister isn't doing so well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. She's having financial trouble, so she asked if she could move in with me for a while. Unfortunately, I live in a one-bedroom mobile home over in Sandalwood. Even more unfortunately, she's the most annoying person I know. I see. Have you replied to her yet? Yes. She's on the train right now. She'll be here in 3 hours. Oh, so you are taking her in after all. I want to be the Frock who helps her sister out when she's in need. Even if we do fight. If two twigs stick together, maybe they have a better chance of holding out against the current? A true stream of consciousness thought. Not bad, young Finley. Right? Not bad at all. And not wrong either. And if things get too stressful, I can just move all my things over here to the riverside. There was an achievement that popped up and I absolutely missed what it said. It won't let me go in the tunnel. Come in. Look, it's Kid Doctor. Good thing you took off that hideous hat. It looked ridiculous. You're welcome, you old goat. Oh, there are even special postcards for the Hibernation Festival. Buy some for your family. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Is everything okay? Yes. No. I'm nervous. What's going on? Chloe's competing in the stew contest today. That's a good thing, right? I'll be keeping my fingers crossed for her. Yes, yes, a good thing. Cross your fingers, take the paper off the roll. Check the caps on the pens, lock the register, turn off the lights. I think I thought of everything. Is everything okay? Yes, yes, I think so. Today's an important day for Chloe. She's going to be defending her title in the stew contest. Everything needs to be perfect. I'm looking forward to tasting her recipe. See you there? I can't. Okay. Ta-da! What do you think? I made this just for today. Oh, wow. You really didn't clean up that paint I spilled. Of course I didn't. Look at how beautiful it is. What do you think of your masterpiece? My masterpiece? You're the one who painted it. Yes, but your contribution was essential to the whole. That makes it a collaborative work of art. You can even call it performance art. Does that mean I get a share of the proceeds? We'll negotiate the details another time. I mean, it's not like I can just sell this artwork to a collector. Because you're emotionally attached to it? Because my store is physically attached to it. Oh. Right. Anyway, that's what I wanted to show you. But while you're here, why don't you come into my store with me for a minute? I've got another surprise for you inside. Cleanup party! Cleanup party? Is this your second surprise? Yes. Look at my store. I was up all night putting the decorations together. And I was thinking, since you're such a nice person, maybe you can help me tidy everything up? That way we'll get to the Hibernation Festival in no time. Alright. Yay! Your job, my super kind friend, is going to be clean the floor. Let's go! How's it looking? I'm done. Superly duperly, fast as lightning, Finno. Ready to head out then? I was ready the moment I walked in here. Yay! To the town square, to the Hibernation Festival. Actually, look, we walk in front of the badge. It's fine. Why is it so dark? Was it always this dark? The high street's more or less deserted. Well, sure, early closing for most folks today. It'll be dark soon, and no one wants to miss anything. We should hurry up, too. Oh, the name badge is fixed. It was only broke. Happy Hibernation Festival! There's a photo of the town fountain on the front of this one. Hazelnut candles, all aglow. Another fall now turns to snow. But if I could ask you for just one boon, let's meet up again very soon. I guess the stationery store makes the postcards themselves? This card has a photo of some elderly folks on it. Above it reads, "The Porcupine Chamber of Commerce wishes you a happy Hibernation Festival." Very festive. Really. Alright, we read them all. Look, see the trees back there? Seem familiar at all? That's the Glow Milk Woods. So it is. I recognize them anywhere. After our last trip. Yeah, I know what you mean. The woods are special. Warmth and comfort to you. Is that what they say? Not yet. But I'm trying to make it a thing. The new greeting for the Hibernation Festival. Pretty festive, right? Well, look who it is. You've got the day off too, then? Not quite, sadly. Night shift. Okay, well, it's still cool that you stopped by. I hope that decision doesn't come back to haunt me tomorrow. I guess that'll depend on what else you got planned for today. Haven't I seen you before? You work at St. Ursula's too, right? That's right, internal medicine, 3rd floor. I'm Lisa, surgeon, 2nd floor. Pleased to meet you. No work today? Not until tonight. Night shift. How are things going in surgery? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Old Linwood spends all day acting like a big shot without ever actually lifting a finger. Benny and Renee keep the whole place running. Who's on shift for you today? I think Dr. Linwood and Benjamin are there. Maybe you'll have time to drop by later. If you do, say hi to Benny from me. For now, I'm going to treat myself to a tall mug of nougat punch. It's great to be able to take a breather for once. Enjoy your evening, and happy Hibernation Festival. You too. Safe journey to St. Ursula's later. Oh, do we want to? Let me celebrate in peace, Squirt. Yeah, can't you see we're celebrating here? That's right. Celebrating. No, we're just gonna keep going. Mr. Heydrich, I wasn't expecting to see you here. But, of course. I never miss a Hibernation Festival. It's a time when the whole community comes together, and the economy is stimulated. A fantastic day. There's also the small matter of my participation in the stew contest, of course. You like to cook? Cooking relaxes. Cooking satisfies. Cooking has purpose. Meaning. Which is to say. That's great. I'll be cheering for you too, of course, even though Maya's my favorite. Naturally, team loyalty is essential. And in the end, it's the stew that wins, not the support. I look forward to an invigorating competition. Good luck. Thank you. Thank you. And a joyful Hibernation Festival to you. You too. Tomorrow, we work hard. Today, we celebrate. Hello, Grey Flower. Grey... what? Oh, nothing. Carl, how's it going? Never better. Did you know they've got hot cocoa with brandy here? Okay, how about everything else? I feel better than ever. I finally have time to think about the important things in life. Like hot cocoa with brandy. I even slept in late today. Man, I needed that. I'm not leaving here until all the stalls run out of food and all the kegs are drained. Did you know Mia's taken part in the stew contest today? Really? No kidding. No kidding. Our Mia is going to be champion stew maker this year. Old Colbert might as well pack up her grill and head home right now. This calls for another drink. I need to line my stomach with alcohol before I start scarfing down Mia's stew, after all. Isn't it usually the other way around? Hey, what do I know? I'm not a doctor. Rue, you're way more competent than any doctor I know. I wish I didn't have the night shift tonight. Whoa there, don't get frowny Finno face. My Finno Fanny Finley friend. You and me, we're celebrating today. I feel great. Hey, have you seen Giuliani around? Not yet. He wanted to serve his extra foamy craft beer today. I'm gonna go find the old scoundrel. I'm getting thirsty. See you later, Radiator. Hey, Giuliani! Does anyone know where I can get a decent drink around here? And he's gone. How are you feeling? Are you ready? Hey, Mia. Anyone home? 2 tablespoons of truffle powder. Or was it 12? Finley, was it 2 or 12? You have to tell me. I don't remember anymore. I feel sick. Calm down, Mia. Take a deep breath. Okay. 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 Are you okay now? I think so. How many spoons of truffle powder go into the stew? None. There's no truffle in the stew at all. That's better. You can do this, Mia. You've done a great job with everything so far. And I've been looking forward to sampling your stew all evening. You're going to win. I just know it. You really think so? You bet. It's going to be amazing. And if I can help you in any way, just say. I'll be right here watching you cook everyone else off the stage. Yes. We've got this. Thank you. I feel a little better already. Maybe I'll have another swig of my drink first. Whatever works for you. Ready? Just relax for one more moment. I'll be right back. I better go over the recipe just one more time. Hello! I hope you're enjoying the festivities. Can I interest you in our handmade fall tree tea towels? We still have a few castanets too. Or how about a traditional hazelnut candle? I'm afraid I still need a moment to get things ready. Why don't you come back later? I think I'll be ready after the stew contest. She's got the moves. Yo, let her move out of the way so we can see her. Today, there is no history but that which we write ourselves. I can already feel my dancing feet starting to itch. Tonight's going to be a big one. You youngsters just wait and see. Woohoo! I can feel it. It's like I'm 20 again. Let's dance ourselves hungry. Hee hee! Oh, man. Sergey, I didn't know you had a stall here, too. Of course I do. I can't deprive the town of my street food. All this reminds me of is my days as a young traveling chef. I fired up the grills on so many streets and so many cities. But don't be fooled. This is just the warm-up. Today, I too find myself in the orchestra pit of flavors, allowing myself to be entranced by the bubbling of the hot pots. Today, there will be no long symphony of several movements. On this day, it all comes down to a single chord, the perfect note. And I will call this masterpiece Sergei's famous pepper stew. Sounds delicious. You are blessed, don't you see? You are one of the lucky few who may get a chance to sample a bowl today. This is one hibernation festival you'll never forget. There you are. I was just warming up my voice to cheer Chloe on. Want a sneak preview? Yes, maybe? Okay, here it comes. Go, Chloe, go! Everyone else's stew is woe. Everyone else's stew is woe? I may need to work on my grammar. I'm rooting for everyone in the contest. So you're rooting for Chloe too? Great. I'm selling actual goods from our store today. Pens, greeting cards, wrapping paper. But if I'm honest, my thoughts are elsewhere. All I can think about is Chloe winning that trophy again. Hey, Doc. Fancy bumping into you here. Good to see you. How are you? Lungs doing well? Couldn't be better. I've got this cool spray thing now. I just keep it in my pocket all the time. And when I'm out of breath, I take a quick breath from it. It's awesome. Yeah, awesome inhalers. I'm glad to hear that. But lay off the cigarettes, okay? I know it's hard on special occasions, but your lungs will thank you. Sure thing, Doc. I really don't want to end up back in the hospital. Is the internet working better now, at least? Afraid not. Grim. Hey, buy us a mug of nougat punch. No. Come on, I just want to try it. Do you want to end up in the hospital again? Okay. Alright. I have a really soft spot for her, and I hope we don't end up seeing her in the hospital. She reminds me of somebody. Ready? Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I'm rooting for you, Mia. Thank you. Fellow Porcupinians, may I have your attention for a moment? A happy Hibernation Festival to all of you. Today is a special day for me, as I have the honor of officially opening the Hibernation Festival for the 9th time in a row. You'd think this would be a cakewalk for me by now, but I'm still nervous. Nervous with joy. Seeing all of you, celebrating with you. This is always the highlight of my year. I look into your faces and think back to all the wonderful years we've had in this town. I've seen many of you grow up. New faces have joined us. Old ones have left. And me. I'm still here. For that, I am truly grateful. I don't want to ramble on too long. After all, we're all here at a party, right? I just have one more thing to ask of you. As you enjoy your delicious drinks today, and treat yourselves to a hearty bowl of hot stew, or gossip and laugh with your loved ones, bear a thought for those who can't be with us today, those who have passed away over the course of the last year, and also for those who are at work right now, or simply somewhere else. Think of them. When you see them again, tell them how much fun you had today. Make them turn green with envy. All right, let's get on with it. I, Adele von Winterstein, can feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up in anticipation, as I hereby declare this year's Hibernation Festival open! Ta-da! Here's to all of you. Here's you old biddy. Cheers. Here's to us. Turn on the water. Just like every year, hot water is passed through the pipes of the town fountain to keep us warm and serves as the base for the stew. Good luck to everyone taking part. And bon appetit to all our stew samplers. Here's to us. Look at our Mia! Go, Mia! Give Hydric a good roasting. And Sergey, too. He's been on my blacklist ever since he took the fried corn on the cob off the menu. Show him how it's done. Woo-hoo! Good news! The hazelnut candles are just firming up. They should be fresh and ready to go right after the contest, if not before. Look at Adele, bopping away. I hope I'm like that when I grow up. Don't tell anyone, but a tear came to my eye when she was speaking just now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoy the festival. Too bad you can't stay to the end, but have yourself a great time all the same. See you around, Finish Minnie. We are hungry. We are hungry. Hungry, hungry, hungry. We're so hungry. Hungry, hungry, and thirsty too. We want something to eat, eat, eat. Yes, we want something to eat, eat, eat. Something to eat, eat, eat. We want stew. Sergey just being all crazy up there. Just stick to the recipe, same as usual. Ration, weigh, don't overseason. You're doing great, Mia. Can I taste it? Finley! What's wrong? Finley! Yes? The pickleweed. What's a pickleweed? My secret ingredient. The spice that makes my tomato stew special. And I forgot to get it. I don't have any, Finley. What am I going to do? I can't leave my stew. Everything's already simmering. And time's running out, too. Don't worry. I'll get some for you. Where do you get something like that? At the grocery store? But that closed hours ago. Any other ideas? Yes. You see Roman Hydric over there? At the front? Yes. Pickleweed is his main ingredient. I don't know why. It just makes his stew terribly bitter. But knowing him, I'm sure he won't give any of it away. I'll ask him. You just keep doing what you're doing. Just a few more minutes, dear contestants. Then it's time to drop your spoons. Oh no. Did you hear something? Don't worry. I'll be right back. Really? Oh, thank you. Look at her big eyes. Mr. Hydric, Mr. Heinrich, may I disturb you for a moment? You know, I'm always happy to listen to my team's concerns, but I still need a moment or two for my stew. And as you've just heard, time is of the essence. I need some of your pickleweed. What? From my ingredients? Yes, could you spare some? You'd be doing me a huge favor. No, sorry, out of the question. You're a very likable young man, and I would like to help, truly, I would. But my ingredients have been measured out precisely according to my recipe. If I change even the slightest thing, it'll affect the taste. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks anyway. Don't mention it. Mr. Hydrick can't spare any of his ingredients. I'm sorry. That's alright. It's my fault for forgetting it, after all. Thanks for trying, anyway. My young colleague. I have been thinking. You are part of St. Ursula's hospital. Just like myself and our other young colleague back there. We have to stick together. With that in mind, I've decided to give you some of my pickleweed. Really? That's very kind of you. But, of course, I can't just simply give away my ingredients. So I would also like to ask a favor of you. Okay, what do you need? I would like a bottle of caraway liquor from the wine stand. Okay, no problem. I'll just head over there and buy you one. Unfortunately, it's not that simple. This caraway liquor is very special. The owner has produced only one bottle of it. Oh, I'm guessing it's insanely expensive then? Expensive? Not at all. In fact, the wine cellar is looking to give it away. Oh? Yes, it's a prize of sorts for the first person to say the secret phrase to her. The secret phrase? Exactly. It's sort of like a password. Solution to a riddle. Do you have any idea what it's about? No, but talk to the person at the wine stand. I'm sure you'll find some answers there. Okay, I'll get you the bottle. Excellent. Even though it would have been nicer if you helped us for free. I'm interested in winning the bottle of caraway liquor. Oh, really? Then tell me. The red trees have left the forest. I'm sorry? Oh, you don't know the answer? Apparently not. No. Okay. There are a few other people here who are also playing the game. Maybe one of them can give you the answer. How do I find out who knows the answer? That's part of the puzzle. But I'm going to give you a little something to help you get started. Now pay attention. The blue shells glitter prettily in the morning sun. That's it. That's it. Take a look around. Talk to people. And good luck. Thanks. Dude is stuck. Oh my god. Stressing out. The blue shell glitters prettily in the morning sun. Ah, I know the answer to that. Hold on. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. No idea what it's supposed to mean, though. I'll figure it out. Good luck. They hide when the yellow sun grows too hot. I know the answer. The green train is almost here. Thank you. The green train is almost here. Oh, that sounds familiar. It travels on to the purple sea. Thank you. You're welcome. Good luck. It travels on to the purple sea. The answer to that is... the red trees have left the forest. I hope that helps you. It does. Thank you, Susie. Ah, you've returned. So, do you have the answer? Hold on a second. Are you playing the game too? Why, of course. There's no rules against it after all. So, do you have the answer? Yes. The red trees have left the forest. Now they grow on the golden beach. Incredible. That's the right answer. You won. And in record time, too. Really? Yay! Congratulations. Here's your prize, a bottle of caraway liquor. Thank you very much. I've got to dash. Have a good evening. You too, my friend. Don't drop that bottle. Mr. Hydrick, I have the liquor. Very good, my young colleague. You can always rely on Team St. Ursula. And I have the pickleweed now. Of course, you've held up your end of the bargain, so shall I. Here's your prize, a bundle of the finest pickleweed. Thank you. Sorry, I've got to run now. I've got the ingredient. What? Really? That's awesome. You're the best sous chef in the world. We can talk more later. Time's running out. We can talk... So, my lovelies, your time is up. The cooking period is now officially over. Set your wooden spoons to one side and prepare for the tasting. Dig in, folks. Official announcers get first dibs. That was fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. I don't think I'll ever need to eat again. But before we get to the award ceremony, there's something I'd like to get off my chest. There are a lot of different people living here in Porcupine. Some have only been here for a short time. Others have spent their whole lives here. And that's good, and the way things should be. Be kind to each other. Be grateful. Be understanding. If you do that, Porcupine will remain the beautiful place it is. Maybe these are just the melancholy thoughts of an old woman. Or maybe I've already had a nougat punch or two. But I love all of you. So before the food coma sets in, let's get to the award ceremony. To refresh your memory, here are all the participants and their creation. Chloe took us on a wild journey through the world of porcini mushrooms. Roman presented you with the spicy pickleweed pot. Isaac whipped up some homemade alphabet soup for our bookworms. Wonderful handwriting, by the way. Our lovely Mia, a first-time contestant today, gave us a tomato stew that I'm sure has bowled more than a few of you over. And our last candidate is someone we only normally see when we're sick. Sergey, head chef of the cafeteria at St. Ursula's. His entry this year was a fiery hot pepper stew. Okay, that's everyone. Now hold on to your spoons. It's about to get serious. The winner of this year's Porcupine Stew contest is... Mia, with her fruity, spicy tomato stew. Really? Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations. What a great stew. And that goes for all of you as well. Congratulations on your amazing creations. And congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a bowl. You were really lucky to get to taste such wonderful stews. And now, let the celebrations continue. You said it. know that today is the Hibernation Festival? Isn't that great? I really want to make a hazelnut candle today. A really big one. Have you ever made a hazelnut candle before? Hazelnut, hazelnut, hazelnut. Mia, you were awesome. Congratulations. Thanks. Did you like the stew? Even better than that. I haven't even tasted yet. What? Why? Because the whole pot got gobbled up straight away. I didn't stand a chance. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, it's no big deal. I could see how delicious it was from the looks in everyone's eyes. Celebrate, Mia. You've earned it. Thanks. I feel a little awkward, actually. Whew, finally done. I couldn't concentrate with all the excitement of the contest in the background. Anyway, can I get you something? I was wondering if I could get a hazelnut candle. One hazelnut candle coming right up. What do I owe you? Nothing. Nothing. That's right. Everyone gets one hazelnut candle for free if they want it. Oh, that's very nice of you. But doesn't it mean you end up losing money on the candles? Yes. But making hazelnut candles is my favorite hobby. So I really don't mind. It means I need a little while to make them, though. But at least they always smell fantastic. Enjoy your candle. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Happy Hibernation Festival. Alright. Look at his fluffy hair. And that dude's been stuck walking that way this whole time. Ralph, pull yourself together. Happy hibernation, you old grouch. Huh. Oh, what the heck. Happy Hibernation Festival, Squirt. You too, Peanut. Yeah, you too. Have a good one. Just don't bother us, okay? I think we're done, to be honest. Nothing. Nothing. Mia, is everything all right? Yes, everything's great. I wanted to give you something. Really? Is there still some of your stew left? No, that was gone in a flash. You've been such a tremendous help to me, and I'm so grateful. You're always so helpful. It's amazing, really. What do you mean? What I'm saying is that I couldn't have done this without you. Which is why I want you to have my winner's trophy. Really? But you're the one who won it! Yes, but it was as much as your victory as it was mine. Really. Besides, I wouldn't even know where to put it in my apartment. Thank you, Mia. I feel very honored. But how about we share it? It could be one of those trophies that moves from place to place. I'll take it and invite you to dinner sometime. I can show you my finest cooking skills. Then you can take it home with you, and we can cook again at your place. We could take turns with the trophy and the cooking. Okay, yes. Let's take turns. Happy Hibernation Festival, Finley. And to you. Celebrate, you deserve it. But now I need to get going. See you in the morning. Good night. Sharing custody of a trophy is adorable. There's something about this game. It's setting up, right? Oh, there's snow. It's snowing. Hey! Porcupine! All of you! Happy Hibernation Festival! There is something that they're setting up. I think they're setting up for a massive heartbreak. Look at his little cold breath. What? My little dude. How many hibernation festivals do you think you celebrated? 168. What? Really? But the hospital isn't that old. Right there. But I haven't always been here. I didn't even know that. They brought me out here a long time ago. And I may not look it, but I haven't missed a single hibernation festival. Impressive. Were you there today too? Not in the way you might think. You know, Ninoslav, the guy on the town fountain. I don't like him very much. We had a falling out a few decades ago. Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? Well, I don't want to trouble you with my woes. But that arrogant upstart is so full of himself. He always has to be the center of the celebrations. Ooh, look at me! My hot water supplies the stew contest. The stew keeps everyone warm and only tastes so good because of me. And then he gets all those lavish decorations every year, too. It's not fair. Are you jealous? Me? Jealous of that slime ball and his stupendous decorations? Never. Sorry, I digress. Don't stop on my account. Shall I give you a tip for next year? Sure. Thank you. Get yourself a hood. It'll keep the first snow off your head. And no one will know it's you who's partying the whole night away. First that Ninoslav and his magnificent decorations. Oh, man. Oh, they need to get rid of this water right here. The first ever Hibernation Festival brought the people of Porcupine together. They celebrated and feasted. But when it was all done, there was still a pile of candy left over. Together, they decided to store the leftover candy in a cabinet. And on that day, my dear vending machine, you were born. Yes, I'm sure that's how that story goes. Not in the mood for the Hibernation Festival? Sure I am. But someone has to keep this place running. I'll be down in a minute, though. Then we'll get the real party started. All that nonsense beforehand with the stews and everything. I can't stand it anyway. Boring. I heard you can win a bottle of caraway liquor at the wine stand, though. I've got to get my hands on that. I've heard it's delicious. And there's only one bottle of it. I'm afraid I've got some bad news. What? Has someone claimed the bottle already? Well, Roman Hydric has the bottle. That greaseball. How dare he? World just isn't a fair place. He won't even appreciate a drink of that quality. I get my hands on him. Now, off to your shift. Dr. Kowalski's waiting. You're on the night shift together tonight. All the way down. I'll only show it to you if there's something to see. A piece of paper. Mr. Glendower. Don't you want to celebrate Hibernation Day? Maybe he is Finn. Good evening, Finley. Happy Hibernation Festival, Dr. Kowalski. Yes. Hope you had a good time. Yes, It's just the two of us today. Holidays are all well and good, but someone has to keep the lights on here. That's true. So how are things looking? As they should. People actually always feel a little better on days like this. Some are homesick. Others are just happy to have some peace and quiet. Still, from a psychological point of view, the Hibernation Festival actually seems to help them. I will take care of our dear Irma today. Please handle your duties. You'll find me in the break room when you're done. All right, see you soon. Oh, we have an owl. A real owl. I would have really loved to go to the Hibernation Festival today. I'm sure you would. I'm sorry it didn't work out. Okay, I've been having my own little Hibernation Festival right here. Just had a coffee with cream and hazelnut. It was the highlight of my day. You have an inflammation of the renal pelvis. Are you in pain? Yes, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. Alright, but don't make things too uncomfortable for yourself. We can always get you some painkillers if you want. For now, I'm going to give you some medication to help bring the swelling down. Please tell us if the pain gets any worse, or if you have any problems urinating. You shouldn't really be drinking coffee this late in the day, but you might find that coffee helps a little. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful Hibernation Festival and a sound night's sleep. Thank you. I'm definitely wide awake right now. I've got to admit. Good evening, Miss Van Gallen. It is important not to get too rattled. After every inhalation comes an exhalation. Everything that is closed will one day be opened up again, and vice versa. May I interrupt for a moment? Oh! Hello, Finley. I didn't hear you come in. We were just lost in conversation. I bumped into dear Sonia this evening in the cafeteria. That's one way of putting it. I'd forgotten I was meant to have an important meeting today. Suddenly it got hard to breathe, and I passed out again. Dr. Gatura brought me back up here. I have admit to a certain amount of luck. Benjamin from surgery happened to be passing through at the time, too. He was a huge help in getting Sonia up here safely. Thank you, Dr. Gatura. Do you have any recommendations for a course of treatment? I don't know if you're familiar with my approach to treatment, but I believe that the body can only heal with the help of the mind. Medication sometimes only treat the symptom, not the cause. Miss Van Galen, I wish you all the best in natural recovery for both body and mind. Now, I've already taken far too long a break. I wish you both a pleasant evening. Thank you. You too. How are you feeling, Miss Van Galen? Still feel a little out of sorts. Your blood pressure must have been fluctuating. You had an extremely high resting pulse when you first arrived here. The drugs regulate your blood pressure. Dr. Couture kept talking to me until I felt better. He was saying something about my inner core. Breathing exercises. that kind of thing. I tried yoga once. Not my cup of tea. Yes, the doctor has his own way of looking at things. But he wasn't exactly wrong. Let me check your readings. We have to make sure that the drugs are working so you remain stable. All right. I'm afraid medication will only go part of the way to solving your problem. It would be wise to develop ways to reduce stress. Unfortunately, this happens to a lot of people nowadays. But how am I supposed to avoid stress? Well, there are a few options, but you'll need to work out what works best for you. They didn't teach us much about stress avoidance techniques at medical school, to be honest. The things that Dr. Gotora said, they kind of helped. I'm going to take a nap. Maybe I'll get lucky and catch Dr. Gotora again tomorrow. Rest well. I noticed that there's been a few more glitches this day. Dr. Gerda Neinsdorf? Finally. Bring me back a cup of black tea. And tell Dr. Theobald that I want to speak to him. I'm actually your attending physician. You're a doctor? Saint Ursula save us. You're barely out of diapers. Do they sell medical degrees online now? Let's not lose sight of the matter at hand, Dr. Neinsdorf. You came to us today suffering from severe tremors. On top of that, you've been complaining of recurrent itching, muscle atrophy, liver cirrhosis. What? Liver cirrhosis. Are you deaf? Have you already been diagnosed? I can't see anything here. I'm a surgeon, child. I've had liver cirrhosis for longer than you've been alive. Accordingly, I'm aware of the high mortality rate when surgical intervention becomes necessary. That's why I'm here. So let's cut to the chase and get down to business. Your liver readings are in the critical range. You don't say. Make sure it is cirrhosis of the liver we're dealing with. We need to do a liver biopsy. No. No? I already know it's cirrhosis of the liver. What do you take me for? Although I'm sure your accounting department will be thrilled if you carry out a few unnecessary procedures they can charge me for. What if it's not liver cirrhosis? Do I have to teach you how to treat me right here? Listen. I like a drink, if you know what I mean. Excuse me? I'm talking about chronic alcohol abuse. And your nursing staff insists I don't drink here. So now I have two problems. Alcohol withdrawal and this blasted liver cirrhosis. According to the latest research, your symptoms can also be triggered by other diseases. New research? A load of waffle. That's what that is. Well, go ahead. I'm sure you know exactly what you're doing. Pleasant. I'm done, Dr. Kowalski. Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? No, everything's fine. You're right, the patients really are doing a little better today. I'm glad I'm on the night shift now. Really quite pleasant. You say so. Well, let's see. You were really quick today. I like that. I have one more request for you. Of course. What? Irma, I mean Mrs. DeCalma. I've been watching her tonight and she's not doing very well. She's asked if the nice doctor would stop by again today. I think she means you. Why don't you go check on her? I'm sure she'll be happy to see you. Sure, I'd love to. I got a gift I wanted to give her anyway. Well, don't keep her waiting. Hi, Irma. How are you doing today? Finley, what are you doing here? I thought you were out celebrating today. I was. It was great. I met a lot of people, and the stew contest was really exciting. They got the fountain working again for the occasion. And look what I found, Irma. Can you smell that, Doctor? The scent is just incredible. You really made my day. I'm feeling much less shivery already. This brings back so many images for me. So many memories from years gone by. From all the many hibernation festivals I've seen. It was your first one today, wasn't it? Yes. But you should get some rest, Irma. All that talking gets to your lungs. No, it's all right. I need someone I can spin my yarns to. I'm very tired. But I would like to tell you one last story. Oh, Irma. You're gonna make me cry. Irma? What do you mean by that? It's okay. What? No, it's not okay at all. We'll get you back on your feet, I promise. I'll get Dr. Kowalski right away. We'll figure it out. You've already done more than I could imagine. But, may I ask one more favor of you? Of course. What is it? I'd love another cup of tea. My throat's a little dry, you know? Of course, Now, Finley, don't fuss. It's all right. I'll just dash to the break room. We have tea there. I'll be right back. Blow out the candle for me? That freaks me out a little, Finley. We always have hot water here, thank goodness. What kind of tea should I make? Okay, now I better get this straight to Irma. Finley, taking a break already? No, I'm just getting a cup of tea for a patient. Ah, yes. Old Irma has a taste for the finer things. You come with me, please. Irma isn't doing well at all. I know. I already went to see her and checked her readings. She's going to die in the next few hours. But we have to do something. What I'm going to do is make myself a cup of tea too.
How can you just walk in here like nothing's wrong? Why aren't you doing anything?
I've already done everything I could. Sometimes even the best treatment in the world can't help Finley.
But go to her. Make her last hours as comfortable as possible. That is our duty to her now. Make sure she has enough painkillers. Shouldn't we contact her son? I have already tried that too. Unfortunately, I have not yet been able to reach Giuliano. I'll keep trying and inform him of the situation. Go, now. Irma's tea is getting cold. Okay. Irma, I'm back. And I've got your tea. Irma? Who? Oh, sorry. I must have dozed off for a minute there. You're a darling. Thank you so much. Just set it down there. I remember my first Hibernation festival like it was yesterday. It was already very cold for the time of year. The cars and park benches were buried in snow. But the Hibernation festival still had to go on, of course. Gilbert loved hot air balloons more than anything else in the world. But he also had a great fear of flying. And he wasn't the youngest anymore either. Neither of us were. So we compromised by heading to the countryside to watch the balloon race. At least we used to until it was banned. It was the Hibernation Festival when Gilbert sat in a hot air balloon for the first time. There was already snow on the roads and roofs of the houses. The lights, the smells. We were there every year. When it was cold outside and everyone started to come closer together. I already bought a hazelnut candle and enjoyed some lovely conversations with plenty of laughter. When Gilbert secretly slipped away, he spotted a hot air balloon in the square. Back then, you could still book flights in the winter. They said you could see the whole town from up there. But that year, the balloon remained grounded. The weather was already bitterly cold and very windy. Then all of a sudden, an icy gust of wind blew across the square. Hats and caps flew through the air. Mothers had to hold on to their children. And that gust of wind blew my Gilbert right into the basket of the balloon. When he picked himself up to climb back out again, he got the fright of his life. The balloon had broken loose and was already rising hundreds of feet above the town. And me? I seen the whole thing and I leapt desperately at a dangling rope to try and hold the balloon down. But instead, I simply floated away with it. Gilbert helped me into the basket and the wind carried us higher and higher into the wintry clouds. Porcupine was no more than a small speck of light in the fog. Eventually, it disappeared altogether. Gilbert could barely move due to his fear of heights, and the cold bit into her skin. But I managed to cheer him up. His dream had finally come true, I reminded him, riding in a hot air balloon. Unfortunately, we soon realized that the burner was frozen. And then I remembered the hazelnut candle I bought. So Gilbert and I made ourselves comfortable in the basket of the balloon and lit up the candle to keep warm. I don't know how long we sat there, but it was indescribably beautiful. Just us, the sky and the clouds, and the scent of the hazelnut candle. Suddenly, there was a bang! The burner had started up again, and the heat from the hazelnut candle had thawed it out. Gilbert quickly figured out how to steer the balloon, and even the altitude didn't bother him anymore. But how would we know which way to go? Then before we can even begin to worry again, I heard it. Very softly. The Hibernation hymn. The song everyone in Porcupine sings together for the Hibernation Festival.
We strained our ears, and Gilbert steered the balloon straight toward that song.
Eventually, Porcupine emerged from the fog. The beautifully decorated marketplace, the snow-covered roofs, and the festival goers, what a sight! They had broken into song to help us find our way back. Gilbert landed right in front of that fountain, and all the crowd cheered. And that's the story, more or less, of how my Gilbert and I took a flight together for the first and last time. He died the following year. I'll be reunited with him soon. Then we'll fly together again. My Gilbert and I. Are they still playing the Hibernation hymn in the square? Maybe. I'm not quite sure. I think I can hear it, just faintly. Yes, so they're probably still celebrating. And here's the two of us, stuck working the night shift at the hospital, eh? You're doing a good job. With the work. But Irma? I made it. To the hibernation. What did I say? I said this game was gonna make me sob. And that was the second act. Alright, guys. I'm gonna go cry on my pillow and hug my dog. And I will be back with the next episode. Thank you for keeping me company.